Have you ever noticed that some people just can't seem to stop talking about you? It's as if your name is permanently engraved in their minds. They whisper. They gossip. They analyze your life as if you're the protagonist of a thrilling mystery novel. They don't just watch. They dissect. Every move you make, every word you say, and even the energy you radiate seem to fascinate them. But why? Let me tell you the truth. This is no accident. They are not obsessing over you because you are ordinary. No, their fixation on you exists because you are different. You are chosen. Your mere existence unsettles them. You don't live by their rules. You're not bound by the chains they have willingly accepted. While they remain stagnant, you rise. And they cannot stand it. Instead of celebrating your growth, they whisper behind your back. Instead of seeing your strength, they convince themselves that you are arrogant. Instead of acknowledging your blessings, they label you as lucky. But why do they do this? What does it say about them? More importantly, how can you rise above it? In this article, we're going to uncover the real reason why people are obsessed with you. We'll analyze the psychology behind gossip, the distorted perception they hold, and most importantly, how you, as a chosen one, are meant to rise above it all. But before we dive deeper, I want you to affirm this truth right now. I am chosen. I am protected. Their words cannot touch me. And if you want to receive more powerful insights like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. You deserve to be empowered on your journey. The deep truth behind their obsession. There's a reason why people talk about you. It's not because you're unimportant. It's quite the opposite. People do not waste time discussing those who don't matter. If they're talking about you, if they're dissecting your life, whispering your name, and weaving stories about you, it's because you have something they can't ignore. But here's the truth. Gossip is not an action. It's a reaction. A reaction to something within you that unsettles them. A reaction to your strength, your resilience, your ability to rise above. Gossip is the language of those who cannot comprehend your light, so they try to distort it with their words. When people gossip about you, it's rarely about you. It's about them. It's about their insecurities, their self-doubt, their inability to face their own reflection without seeing what they lack. They look at your growth and wonder, why not me? But instead of doing the inner work, instead of striving to elevate themselves, they take the easier route. They tear you down in their minds to feel taller. Imagine the brightest student in a classroom. Every test, they score the highest. They stay late. They study hard. They push themselves beyond limits. But instead of celebrating their hard work, others whisper, "He's just lucky. She must have connections. He's only successful because the teacher favors him." Why? Because admitting the truth, admitting that this student's success is a result of effort and discipline, would mean acknowledging their own laziness, their own lack of drive. And that is something many people are unwilling to do. The same applies to you. They are not gossiping because of who you are. They are gossiping because of who they are not. Satan's mirror, the distorted lens through which they see you. There's a fundamental truth about human perception. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. This means that when envious people look at you, they don't see your hard work, your resilience, or your faith. Instead, their own insecurities twist the image. They are looking at you through Satan's mirror, a metaphorical lens that distorts reality, making them perceive the exact opposite of the truth. How Satan's mirror works. Where there is strength, they see arrogance. Where there is faith, they see delusion. Where there is success, they see undeserved luck. They don't recognize the battles you fought, the nights you cried, the struggles you endured. They don't see the sacrifices, the setbacks, the prayers whispered in the silence. They only see the final product, and because they cannot comprehend the process, they assume you don't deserve the results. Look at the life of Jesus. He was love in its purest form, truth in its most profound state. Yet those who opposed him did not see a savior. They saw a threat. Instead of recognizing his miracles, they accused him of deception. Instead of acknowledging his wisdom, they called him a blasphemer. Instead of embracing his light, they sought to extinguish it. Why? Because their darkness could not handle his light. And that is exactly what happens to you. When people speak against you, judge you, or belittle you, it's not because they see the truth. It's because they see a distorted version of you through their own brokenness. But here's what you need to remember. Their perception of you is not your reality. Their unhealthy obsession. Why they can't stop watching you now. Here's something even more fascinating. Your biggest critics are often your most dedicated followers. They claim to dislike you. They pretend to be indifferent. They roll their eyes at your success. Yet, they are watching. Every step, every post, every move you make is under their scrutiny. Why? Because they can't ignore you. They don't understand why. But something about you pulls them in. They are drawn to your presence, even if it's for the sole purpose of finding flaws. They want to see you fail. But what they don't realize is that their obsession with you only amplifies your success. Look at celebrities. Every famous person has an army of haters. People who claim to despise them, yet dedicate hours to tearing them down. They follow their social media, analyze their actions, and criticize their every move. But in reality, these haters know more about the celebrity than their actual fans do. And the same applies to you. The ones who criticize you the most are often the ones keeping the closest tabs on you. They wait. They watch. They hope to catch a moment of weakness. But here's what they don't realize. Every attack only makes you stronger. The betrayers will return. But be careful. Some of the very people who tried to tear you down, who gossiped about you, who doubted you, will one day try to return to your life. But not because they have changed. No, they will return because they have realized something. They couldn't break you. They will come back, but not with apologies. Their pride won't allow it. Instead, they will act as if nothing happened, as if they were never against you in the first place. They will test the waters, hoping to regain access to your energy. Think about a former friend who once tried to sabotage you. They spread rumors. They planted doubt. They waited for you to crumble. But instead of falling, you rose. And now? They suddenly reappear. Maybe they send a casual message. Maybe they act as if they've missed you. Maybe they try to find a way back into your life. But be careful. Not everyone who returns is coming with good intentions. Some people don't want to support you. They just want to drain you. Not everyone who seeks your presence is meant to walk beside you. Conclusion. You are unbreakable. At the end of the day, you cannot control what others say about you. You cannot change how they perceive you. But you can control how you respond. They gossip about you because you are powerful. They envy you because you have courage they don't possess. They obsess over you because they cannot ignore the truth of who you are. But the greatest truth of all, nothing they say can change your destiny. Every attack meant to break you only strengthens you. Every betrayal only refines you. Every whisper only amplifies your purpose. And when the day comes that they realize their words never had power over you, they will return. But by then, you will have risen so high that their opinions will be nothing but distant echoes of a past you have long outgrown. So, keep walking, keep shining, keep being who God created you to be. And remember, no force on earth or in hell can break what God has built. Now, if this message resonated with you, I want you to declare it in the comments. I am chosen. I am unstoppable. Their words have no power over me. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more powerful insights. You are not alone on this journey. We rise together.